Hi, this is Edwin and this is NDANGOH'S diary. Making an impromptu speech might be quite challenging to some. However, if you master the basic tricks in making an impromptu speech, then delivery wouldn't be a problem. Impromptu speech is like every other speech that involves three processes. What are these processes? Stay tuned to find out more. Impromptu speech, like I earlier mentioned, is like every other speech. And when you prepare a speech, you think of three sections: the introduction, body, and conclusion. Impromptu speech is likewise. When you are being called upon to deliver a message without any preparation, you have to bear in mind that you have to think of the three parts of a speech, which are introduction, body, and conclusion. So when you are presenting, you think of introduction. What do you want to say? Remember, the introduction is the beginning, the opening of the speech, and this is a speech that you are presenting without any preparation. Your introduction here should give your audience or listeners the reason to listen to you. It's some kind of hook. Therefore, you have to make your introduction to be quite interesting, strong, and captivating. Most time it's good to start introduction with a quotation or anecdote. Anecdote is a personal story that you can use to introduce a topic, a personal story that best paint a picture of the topic in your audience or mind's eye. So it's good to use an anecdote or quotation or a proverb. And in your introduction, your target is to give the main key points that you are going to discuss in the whole process of the speech. So you think of this: introduction goes first, and then followed by the body. Remember, you're thinking all this in your mind because you are about to present a speech without any preparation. So you think of introduction. The next is body. Quick thinking. What would you want to go into your body of a presentation? Well, it's just a build up of the points that you raised in your introduction. Let's say you were called upon to talk about global crisis like global warming. And in your introduction, you mentioned that you think global warming is as a result of excessive farming. You've mentioned that. By that, you've captivated your audience. It means in your body, you have to explain how you think that farming causes global warming. Is it as a result of burning of the bushes by farmers that leads to air pollution by the fume or smoke that comes out of it? So you build on this point, and not only burning can be the cause of global warming. You can also build on more points, like besides burning, you also think the cutting down of trees, that is deforestation, to cultivate farmland also leads to global warming. So that is how you build up on your point. And the next aspect which you want to think of is a conclusion. Conclusion here wouldn't be any sort of ideas, no. It's an overall summary of what you have discussed in the body of your speech. It's not your introduction. Your introduction is a catcher, which is different from the body. Conclusion is an overall summary of what you've earlier discussed. It's like every other speech. It's like writing an essay in academics. It has introduction, body, and conclusion. Just like every other speech, you want to start with an introduction, your body, and conclusion. It's the same with impromptu speech, which is just speaking without any preparation or adequate preparation. Take note, whenever you're called upon to present a speech without preparation, you have to quickly think of the introduction, body, and conclusion. What do you want to say? How do you want to say it? What points are you going to mention? And a general summary of what you've discussed. Remember, your summary is very, very important because it's a conclusion. It's what your audience or listener take home at the end of the day. It's what stays in their head. So you might want to make it very brief and concise with a precise message. I hope this helped, and I'm happy to serve you as always. This is NDANGOH'S diary. I call on you to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share with friends and family. See you next time. Bye-bye.